Hi, I'm Stephanie Riggs. We are at Coors Field. This is so exciting. It's the 12th Annual Faith Day, and this is David Crowder. And David,
hello everybody on the internet.
I just want you to let folks know why you're here, why this is so important for you to lead worship.
This is going to be amazing. Well, first of all, it's a beautiful day here. If you can't feel that from the safety of your home and your computer, you should be here with us now. It's amazing. It feels amazing already out here. We got our friend Hank Bentley, the third, who's in our band, is going to throw the first pitch. He's been so nervous all day long. He's just nervous. He was in the locker room, like, warming up. He was hitting everything. I don't have a good feeling about this. So, that's why we're going to need to sing to God after that, ask forgiveness for Hank's poor pitching. That's what we're going to do.
Okay, so tell me, what songs are you going to be singing today?
Well, I think we're going to start off with My Beloved, You Are, Here's My Heart. We'll have a hoedown. By the end of it, we'll have a hoedown. I'm certain of that. I Saw the Light, but we'll definitely make an appearance. Come As You Are. We're going to have Come As You Are, and I Am, How He Loves. We're going to try to hit all the highlights.
You know, people watch you and they think, I want to do this. How do you get started in something like leading worship? I know he's classically trained at Baylor. Piano. You had to practice the piano when everyone else when everyone else was having fun, he said.
That's true. But the way I got into it though was, man, I just served where I was planted. I was at a church in Waco, and that's where I was given my gifts, talents. I was just being used where I was planted, and that's the only thing I don't tell anybody. Anytime they're asking, like, how do you get to do this? I'm like, I don't know. Right now you're in a specific place. Give yourself to the people that you're serving.
And why is music so important to Christianity?
I think it says it pulls us together, lets us say things from a really authentic place. You know, I think music finds its way into the deepest parts of us and allows us to express ourselves to God in a way that it feels unlike anything else. And especially when it's a bunch of people and all their voices come together, it's just, I mean, it's a good
Look
thing.
at these stands. All these people are going to be worshiping God. How exciting is that today?
I love that it's happening in a public arena, like a neutral venue type thing. You know, here we are at a baseball game, and then we're going to sing to God afterwards. That's a beautiful thing.
You know, I was told that, David, the Rockies are doing great. I think God is a big fan of baseball, and we talked about it earlier. By the way, I did a story with David Crowder and Faith Day. I'm going to talk to some of the players and coaches, so you can watch for that on CBN and hopefully the 700 Club. But what is so beautiful about being able to come together like this is that you don't know who's coming in here, where they are with their walk, if they're even walking, and you get to kind of touch everyone just like the Word does.
That's beautiful. And that's what I think music's such a good thing to have. I mean, especially at a day like this, there's probably a lot of people who stick around that they just came to a baseball game. And here, if they got a friend or somebody, I think one of the most incredible ways to evangelize is when people see their friends engaged with God with music. It's just so compelling to see your friend light up and be connected and in communion with their maker. It's a pretty powerful thing. So I can't wait for that to happen too.
Well, they told me that this year, of course, it's sold out. But in years past, sometimes the Rockies, didn't play as well. But they could never figure out why it would be sold out on this particular day every time. So there are a whole lot of believers, and what happens is the regular baseball fans come, but then at the end, if you want to stick around for worship, and they're all here to see David Crowder today, that's why they fill these stands, because people come here. It's not shoved down anyone's throat. It's an opportunity to come as you are.
That's great. Good segue. I like it. That's true, though. That is true.
What inspired you to write that song? I think it's my favorite.
I love it, too. Growing up, I remember there was this revival. I was about probably like 11. And at the end, it was like a week long. And at the end of every service, the evangelist would lead Just As I Am. And it was such a beautiful hymn of invitation. And that was really the inspiration. I wanted to write something that gave that wide open invitation. It doesn't matter where you are, what you're doing. Grace is big enough. So, that was it.
And what would you say to someone listening right now who doesn't have a relationship with Jesus or wants to have a deeper relationship?
Oh, well, first of all, if you don't, you're going to want one. I mean, I'm telling you, it's amazing to have your life leveraged for something more than just self. It's amazing to be able to participate in the story of God that's afoot and be used by Him. It's just that don't. That's what we're made for. And so to find your purpose in life is huge. And then for people that are maybe wanting to go deeper, it's about people. It's about being a part of a church community and getting plugged into the church community. That's what it gets good to me. Relationships are everything.
I just wish that you could be here today because we're spraying down the field behind us here. We're feeling the mist. This is a Colorado Rockies blue sky, and I know they were calling for some rain today. And I'm telling you right now, I think it's safe to say that Ron is a fan of baseball.
It sure feels like it on a day like this, doesn't it?
And I'm so grateful that you came. If you want to, I know you'd make a good reporter. He said if he wasn't a singer, he would be driving.
Semi trucks.
Yeah. And you'd have a cool CBN there.
Oh yeah, my handle would be amazing. The horn deal we talked about, that would be a blast. I'd be waiting for some little kid, I give it to him. I'd give him a heart.
And I noticed you got the Duck Dynasty beard going now.
Yeah. Just looks so great.
Do you have to shampoo it?
I do wash it. I have this beard oil too. It smells wonderful. It's just lush. It smells amazing.
Now I gotta tell you, when I interviewed the Duck Dynasty guys, they told me they grew the beard so when they're done, they can shave it off and they can go back to their normal life. But you just did this because I know you're friends with those guys.
We've been to Phil and Kay's house, and they're the real deal. You're not even getting half of it. They're even crazier than they are on the TV show. I love it. No, this is just called letting yourself go. It's efficient. My morning is just put a hat on, I'm out the door. Imagine all that time that I had to save. Productivity up, efficiency up.
All right, I just want to know, how do you want us to pray for you when they're about to start?
Oh man, pray that God moves with the people that are here, and that some people will begin their journey and just make the story of God.